Hello again, viewers, and greetings, fellow space travelers. This is Thorn of Night, and welcome to episode 7 of my Silverfall and Silverfall Earth Awakening Let's Play series. And at the end of the last episode, I had a few items I needed to sell, took care of that. Had a few points I needed to spend, took care of that. And I now have two more things that I can summon, a Lost Soul and a Nature's Help. But before I get those summoned, since I'm going to be changing zones here soon anyway, I'm going to pick up another quest. Let's see here. Side quest for that, but also, before I go do the side quest, I am going to go pick up some study notes for a different quest giver. Now, I know they're around the brim of this circle area, but I don't know where exactly. Oh, right up here. Exam subject, alright. Pick this up, and then, let's see here. Do I get out over here? I already took care of that. That's not an exit. I hope this is where I'm supposed to be going. Well, it just takes me back down there. Yes, this is where I'm supposed to be going. Alright. This character is Nob. We turned in a quest with him before during the previous episode. And he allows you to gain access to the actual Cloudworks map, the floating city, and I wanted to take care of getting this going so I could get rid of these dialogues here. Yes, I must be nice to Morka.
You did it!
Yes, I know. Da, da, da. Follow the cartoon. Alright. These stairs, though interestingly designed, are kind of hard to run on.
Here are my heroes. If all my
The art.
I heard that would I am with you can't miss.
Yay! No dialogue. I've been trying to find in the settings for the game. I'm pretty sure there is not a simple way to keep allowing sound but turn off the dialogue without going through and just deleting the dialogue files. Oh, another nonsense. Let's see here. Yes. One option, have to select the option. Alright. Yeah, basically, this city is a whole bunch of air barges and blimps all tethered to each other to just make a community in the sky. And if you look through the clouds, you can see the ground way down there. There's even other floating parts that you can't even access as part of the decor for the map. It's kind of neat. The camera is a little bit buggier in this expansion. Even though you have more control over it, it's still quite buggy. But no bother. I do kind of like this. They've got the trees, or the small trees, growing on the platforms up here. It's kind of cool. Kind of makes me want to try to build something like this in Minecraft. Maybe I will. Do something like this for a future episode of Minecraft. That'd be interesting. Alright. We know about the abomination. We got a little zombie looking thing there. Now, a lost soul, which shoots projectiles, and something called Nature's Help. It's a little small lion root. And ultimately, what they provide, aside from a little bit more combat damage, is a distraction, so I can focus on one bad guy without having to be worrying about everyone else ganging up on just me. A destroyer. I think it's just purely mechanical. Whatever it is, it stopped functioning. Alright. Proceeding. Love those jet torches in the floor. That's kind of cool. Alright. One of the main people in the city have been influenced by the bad guy and have temporarily changed allegiances. And so we have to go figure out what's going on, and what's going on is first we have to fight her. Lady Zokor.
Who are you? It's a little it's terror.
And suddenly that voice comes out of that person, and it just doesn't seem to fit. It's very disturbing to me, but whatever. Alright, let's get going back to the storyline. Well, we're on the storyline quest. Did I just level up again? I think I did. Something to deal with at the end of the episode. Yeah, it's one thing one of the things that I don't really like about this game is If you finish a level and you have one of your minions or whatever summoned, and you proceed to the next zone, everything you summoned just completely disappears. You have to start all over again. That wouldn't be as big of an ordeal. Ooh, a chest. If it weren't for the fact that sometimes when you get dumped into the new zone, immediately there are bad guys there. And if you're like me and you like to have your minions running interference so you can focus on doing your ranged combat, then you don't have time to summon your minions, and you just get hosed right as soon as you enter a zone. I'm sure there's ways around it, especially with different fighting styles.
Here you are back. I might shake the
Blah 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 blah. I'm sure there's ways around it with the different fighting styles, but for me it's kind of frustrating. Right through. Alright. Actually. Oh, I hate this. These little conversations with my minions. Blah blah blah. That one. Do you have something to say too? No, good. Let's keep going. Actually, I think I can just simply transport to the surface that way. That works. Works for me. I have to get over there. Now the pathfinding I do like for this game. So all you have to do is just click. And unless you're interrupted like this, I forgot about that, you'll continue going all the way to where you click. And the shortest possible route that the game can figure that you can actually run on, even if it means running through bad guys. Okay. Help, I've been ambushed. Yes, I know, that's why I'm down here. Alright, now, if I want to continue the storyline, I can go in there. However, there are a few things that I want to take care of. Like, for instance, I need to rescue a caravan and find some bandits. So, let's see if I can get up there. My wraith was over there. Why, my lost soul? That's kind of weird. Alright, now I need to get over that way. Let's see. If I can just outright get over there by clicking. Let's see where this takes me. Wait. Is that a quest? Oh, I already got that quest. That's alright. This game doesn't like stairs. Oh, it was taking me in the right direction. That's cool. Because what I have to do is come over here so I can actually get out of the city. Now the lost caravan is over here. Or no, the bandits are over there. So maybe I can go back around the other direction. I think that's what I'll try. Ah, I picked up the exam. I can turn in this quest. Hello. Don't need the mech alchemist right now. Oh, where'd my waypoint go? Over there, somewhere. Get off of the hill. Ooh, a mechanical dragon, that's worth something. These are just like the tree dragons. They drop a lot of good loot when you kill them. And they're worth a pretty penny in experience as well. Yay, loot. Alright, let's continue. Okay, let's get stuck on a rock. Leather, alright. Let me around. Ah, these controls. Alright, there we go. Let's resummon everything. Why? There we go. Alright. Talk to him, or her, whatever. Tanya. Let's see here. Da-da. Don't want to deal with range. So let's take care of Charlie. That was easy. Alright, I split up the gang. Okay, so let's where's, you know what? I think I'm going to keep the companions that I have for now. See how it works. But Tanya is technological, and she uses a gun and is pretty good with it, and has some pretty interesting attacks to go with the gun too. Some of which I don't think are available to you, the player. So she's pretty good for ranged combat, but that also means she gets targeted pretty quick by the bad guys. So I'm going to leave her there, and I'm going to see where this caravan is. It looks like I can get to it by going over here. Okay. There's the caravan. And now I have to get them in there. So I guess I'll go back around this way, the way I came. I don't remember those goblins being there. The downside to these escort quests is if you get too far away, they just stop walking. Uh-oh. I want to go this way. How did I get all the way out here without attracting all that attention? Weird. I come in from over here? No? I'm lost in the desert! Yay! Wait, there's loot over here. I did come this way. Okay. I guess I just didn't recognize the area. There's some buildings. Come on, guys. I don't know where I have to stand to trigger the completion of this escort quest, unfortunately. Out of my way. Let me go get the rest of the caravan. I'm doing some boogie dance on the stairs. That's terrific. Alright. Come on. Let me up. Let me up. I know I've been up here before. There we go. Alright. They're here. Now, I can't talk to the quest giver. Hello? Hello? Knock knock. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to do that when I log back in next time. That is really weird. I'm also supposed to be able to talk to them. That's just strange. Okay, fine, whatever. Now, it says that it's... done. It just needs to be turned in. Okay. Well, I guess that means I'll have to do that for the next episode. And speaking of for the next episode, sorry I didn't get a whole lot accomplished in this one, but it doesn't make any sense to start on the next quest because it'll take me at least 10 minutes, I think, to get through the next area. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up this episode. I guess I can go ahead and spin these points real quick on camera. But in the meantime, thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions, leave those in the comment section below and I will do my best to get back with you. If you like this video, please give it a like. I do appreciate it. And if you like this game and want to give it a try yourself, I'm sure you can still find hard copies of it, but it is also available on Steam. If you don't have Steam, it's a free game and program interface that you can use to acquire different styles and time frame developed games. Like you can get some old Wolfenstein 3D or you can get some of the newer stuff, and it comes downloaded with the ability to pretty much play on any Windows system. So give that a try if you want. But that's going to be it for this episode. So thank you once again for watching. This is Thorn of Night, and I will talk to you later.